Master G.
Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. And I'm here in the building. I got my man, the sixth member of the Five Heartbeats. He's with us. We got Guermo with us. And you know, when I showed you that little intro screen, I forgot to take the green screen out. I apologize for that. I was trying to get on because I was running late. You know what I mean? But it's all good. You know, things happen when it's live. Today, what we're going to talk about today, man, we're going to talk about Frank Ntilikina. Already Guermo is getting on me and getting on Frank because he only scored 8 points. You know, already. But we're going to talk about Frank. We'll talk about RJ Barrett wants to be Rookie of the Year. And we'll get some bold predictions. Some really bold predictions about we're just going to get some bold predictions about the season. We're going to kick off the bold predictions. Well, we're going to talk the bold predictions because on September the 16th, I think September the 16th is the date that I have set. Yeah, on September the 16th, we're going to kick off the season preview series, a season preview series, September the 16th. We're going to kick that off. So we're just going to have some fun tonight and talk, you know, do some bold predictions. You can be as bold as you want to be. And I want to hear from you all. I want to see it in the chat. I want to get some guys in the video chat. And I also want to get some guys on the phone. I just want to hear your bold predictions. You know, some of the wildest predictions that you may have for the New York Knicks this season. I do want to remind you that we still have these tickets available. All right, remember, these tickets are going to be available until September the 4th. That's this Wednesday. Remember, these tickets are available until this Wednesday. All right, and you can see it on your screen, a little intro to guys. And you're about to see what's available, what's included in those tickets on your screen. This Wednesday, 11:59, those tickets will be done at 11:59. So make sure you get them now. All right, you can go right to my website, nothingbutnicks.com, and get those tickets. And what's included? You got a pregame group activities, a ticket in section 216, courtside during pregame shoot around, participate in a video with NBK. You shoot foul shots on the garden floor after the game. You'll get to, you know, you can go to Clyde's with us and chill with us at Clyde's after the game, and there'll be giveaways and prizes and stuff like that. So make sure you get those tickets now so that you can join us. Guermo will be there. Isaiah will be there. Tony Crow will be there, right? So you get a chance to kind of chill and hang with everybody. So make sure you get those tickets now. Again, those tickets will be gone. They'll be done September the 4th. So make sure you get them now. All right, so let's go ahead and get to these guys in the chat, man. Because the first thing we're going to talk about is Frank Ntilikina. We're going to get it out the way. All right, we're just going to get it out the way because you know how these Frank Ntilikina conversations can get. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get it out the way real early. Okay, and then we'll get on with the rest of the show. All right, so Frank Ntilikina played 13 minutes against Germany. Scored 8 points, knocked down 2 threes. Played good defense, full court defense. Right? I want to hear what people got to say about it. I don't know if you watched the game. I got a chance to see some highlights and some things like that. I don't know if you watched the game, but I want to know what you think about it. All right, and we're gonna keep this short. We're not gonna go too crazy, but we are gonna talk about Frank Ntilikina a little bit. I want to see if you guys watched the game at all. I'm gonna start off with Ernesto, right? Then I'm gonna get around to the rest of the bunch. Ernesto, what's going on, man?
What's poppin', son?
I'm chilling. I'm good. Did you get a chance to watch Frank Ntilikina play?
No, I did not.
Did you see some highlights?
Yes, I did. I saw some highlights.
Okay, he played 13 minutes. He had 8 points. What do you take from it, if anything?
Well, I mean, there's no secret that I'm in the Frank Ntilikina boat. I've always liked him. I've always thought the Knicks have done a horrendous job in developing this youngster, and I think the kid is only still 21, and he still has his entire career still ahead of him. There's clearly been, you can clearly see with all the highlights that I've seen in all the FIBA games, you can clearly see that Frank has been progressing. On the defensive end, he seems to have more lateral quickness. He seems to be, he is stronger. He is longer. I think he's a little bit more athletic right now than he used to be. So, I mean, the future is bright for this kid. I mean, Knicks fans just have to be patient. To me, he's a better point guard than Dennis Smith Jr. because he's a natural playmaker. Dennis Smith Jr. is not.
Okay.
He's more of a shooting guard in a point guard body. That's what Dennis Smith Jr. is. So I like Frank a lot, and he's been progressing. He's starting to hit down. He's starting to knock down those open threes. He's and there's no hesitations with his shot selections. So he catches the ball, he's letting it go. He's not thinking about it. So even when he misses, it's good to see that. He's being more aggressive, and it's gonna take some more time. I mean, not everybody develops at the same level at the same time. Some guys takes a lot of time, a couple of years. And if you take into consideration the horrible job the Knicks have done in developing him, I mean, throwing point guard after point guard before him, guys who weren't even going to be here, they were giving them a better opportunity. I mean,
do you think that he's a better point guard than Elfrid Payton?
Well, right now he's not a better point guard than Elfrid Payton. But 3 years from now, I definitely think he'll be better than Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton is on another point guard who doesn't have a perimeter game. He can't shoot. He doesn't hit threes out of consistent point guards. Not only point guards, every player, any position you play in the NBA right now, it's very important. You have to knock down perimeter shots. Mm-hmm. It's just the way the offensive game is right now. So at the point guard position, it's to be a successful team, to want championship aspirations. Point guards need to be hitting 3-pointers at a high level, at least a 36%. 37% clip, and Elfrid Payton is far from that. Okay. So, do I think Ntilikina has a better chance of being a better point guard down the road? Yes. Right now, he's not, because obviously Elfrid Payton has much more experience. He knows different kind of offensive sets in the NBA, which Ntilikina doesn't, because he hasn't been given the opportunity and he hasn't been coached properly through his entire career yet. So I think down the line he will be a better point guard. Right now he's not.
All right. Well, let me get around and see what these guys got to say. And like I said, we're going to keep this short on Frank Ntilikina tonight, folks, because, we don't want to get into this, a big, long, crazy debate that we just got into the last stream, right? I just want to get your take, a quick take from you guys on the FIBA games. Gormo, I'm coming to you, man. Because, you was the first guy that I spoke to about it. And go ahead, man. What do you think? Your take. 8 points. I think he shot 40% from the field. I think he was like 2 for 5 or something like that. Right?
Yeah, he had the 2 threes and the 2 free throws. The 1 3 in the corner was nice. He was open. He has to hit that shot in the NBA. Then he had another one where he took it, I think, near the top of the key. It was like a drive. Then he passed, and they passed right back out to him, something like that. and he hit the open three. And then he also had a nice play where he drove to the lane on his left, beat his man, and then tried to dunk it over somebody.
Yeah.
It kind of missed, but I mean, that's the aggression you want. I mean, it's good. It's good aggression. You know, maybe he should have probably tried to win for the layup, try to do a little Kyrie thing. And I understand, look, you're trying to make a mark, which I have no problem with. But, you know, the NBA, you know, is just, you probably won't be able to get that off. So, you know, just learn some layup moves around the basket just so you could get a short 2 points. But, yeah, overall, I mean, he had a good game. He had one kind of, I won't say lazy foul. He didn't shift his legs enough. He kind of like leaned into the guys he's going up. It was a little pity pat kind of foul, whatever. He might get away with the NBA, but when you lean on a guy who's driving to the basket, it might not work. So, again, I mean, look, the two things he has to show with Fizdale, and Ernesto made a good point. Look, Fizdale didn't develop these guys last year, and he was coming from another regime, so he was kind of like a double vagabond, if that makes any sense. But you know, he has to come in, he has to be able to hit those threes, and he has to be able to take his guy off the dribble. Plus, use his court awareness and his court vision more so on dribble versus, you know, having sets run where it's off ball, which I think suits him a little bit more. So those things has to work on. And if he does it, man, hey, he probably, I don't know if he works at the one position just because you have so much. And I don't think that Fizzo want to experiment with DSJ and Peyton. And then RJ, and you know, he might work more at the two just because with Bullock being hurt, you might have a dearth at that position, so he might work better as an off guard. But if he's going to play as an off guard who can also facilitate the offense, he has to be able to hit those open shots like he did today. So overall, good game, man. I know you came at me. I was just only joking. I said it was a cute 8 points, but when I looked at the highlights, it was a good sound 8 points. Like you said, I think the highest score only had 9 points. So
again,
good game. Germany, I think only has Schroeder. I don't really know anybody else on Germany who's that good. You know, but you know, it's a good game, but that has to translate to the regular season. So,
well, yeah, you know, and that's something we're still waiting to see. You know, whether or not he can, you know, these things can translate to the regular season. All right, yeah. All right, let me see. Let me get to. Is your conch straight? You got your conch straight? You know, I mean, yeah. What's going on, Isaiah, man?
First of all, you know, Sim, on a serious note, Sim, I want to thank you for the birthday shout out. I appreciate that, man, for referral.
Well,
and I appreciate my man Sharkfin for wishing me a happy birthday, Guillermo, my boy Aunt G. I think Andy did too on Facebook. Shout out to him. I appreciate everybody. You know, my birthday was really well. And I just appreciate everybody that did that for me, man. I really appreciate it, seriously. Thank you.
All right. Well, you know, how old are you now?
26, man. Old.
26 years old. You still got a lot of life to live and a lot of stuff to learn, bro.
Yeah,
but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But you do have a lot of stuff, a lot of life to live, a lot of stuff to learn. Yeah. Did you get a chance? Did you get a chance to see Frank Ntilikina play against Germany at all?
I seen the highlights. Seen the highlights, and I'm gonna agree with I'm gonna piggyback what Ernesto was saying. You know, Frank played good. Played really well. You know, I'm happy about the threes he's doing, and I think I really do think this was the best option for Frank to gain confidence, because that's one thing I think we all have in common, either if you like Frank or not, is that we all agree that he has to get confidence, and I think him playing for FIBA and playing for his country was the best option for him to play, to get his confidence there, especially him starting is going to boost his confidence now. And I do honestly think we have a real competition when it comes to the point guard position. And to me, and again, I agree with Ernesto, is that it should be Peyton. I believe Peyton should start. And everybody knows I love Frank, but Frank is Peyton's a better point guard than Frank right now, because to me, you know, the best thing that happened to Peyton was that he had opportunities to fail, to learn his mistakes when he was with, you know, the Magic. You know, he learned all that stuff from the Magic, and that he played through his mistakes, and then I think he put it together better in New Orleans. And now when he's on the Knicks, wait, did he play for Phoenix too?
Yeah, I think he did play. He played a little bit for Phoenix before he went to New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's had opportunity to fail. So I do believe, because to me, Frank and Payton are our best passers. Dennis Smith Jr. is more of a shooting guard. So I really, hopefully, to me, it should be either Payton or Frank. Even though I probably prefer Payton more than Frank right now, because I do think Payton's a better passer than Frank. Right now, I do think Frank still has a better opportunity to be better than him. It's just right now his because shooting wise they're both the same. Let's be frank. No pun intended, but they both are the same kind of shooters. They both can't shoot. I think Frank has a better form than Payton, but he just has to make.
Payton's not. Matter of fact, Payton's actually a better shooter right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's a better shooter.
He's a better
Frank
shooter
has a better
right
form.
now, Frank. We're gonna see in due time. Let me get to a phone call real quick, then I'm gonna come to the city for real. All right. Caller, you're on live with Nothing But Knicks. What's popping?
Hey, Sim, this is Chet Nason. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Chester? How you feeling?
Yeah. I watched the whole game.
Okay.
From beginning to end.
Uh-huh.
And I concentrated on Frank when he was playing in the game. He had an excellent game. He was in control of what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
He funneled Schroeder right into Gobert. If he let him get past him, it was totally on purpose, just to funnel him into the middle. And I think he really controlled Schroeder the whole game.
Mm.
There was a fast break by the French team. He ran in front of 3 players and blocked them from getting into the play. He just cut them right off. His IQ is just unbelievable. He was very balanced in everything he did. He made some good passes. He did have some reach-in fouls, which were, he shouldn't have done. He should have moved his feet. But I thought he played really, really well.
All right. Well, Frank Ntilikina plays again with the FIBA with France in the FIBA World Cup. They play again. The next game is on. Where'd it go? There we go. It's tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. So whatever time that is,
right?
Wherever they are, I don't even know what time it is. Maybe it's going to be 8:30 a.m. over here.
It is. It's 8:30 here.
Yeah, it's 8:30 here. Okay. So they play Jordan tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. So, if you want to get up early and watch Frank Ntilikina play tomorrow, get up early and watch Frank Ntilikina play.
Yeah, I watched it on ESPN Plus on streaming.
Yeah. So France plays Jordan tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. and it'll be on one of the ESPNs. You can watch it on one of the ESPNs. You better believe that. All right.
Okay. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get my piece in about Frank.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Chester. And, hey, man, we're still looking forward to that video coming out. It should be,
okay.
Hopefully it's going to be, I think, the beginning of October. So.
Great.
I'm looking forward to that.
And I'll see you in October.
Yeah. I'll see you, man. I'll see you in October. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yep.
I'm excited.
All right, take it easy.
Appreciate the call, man.
All right,
later. All right, I'm gonna get back over here to City for real, and then we're gonna get to talking about RJ. City, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm good, Sim. What's going on?
I'm good, man. I feel pretty good. Did some work today, man. I did a bunch of work, cutting grass and doing all that kind of stuff, but I feel pretty good.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm happy, man. You guys been mentioning my guy. You guys been mentioning my guy Peyton, man. But as far as the Frank thing goes, all I got to do was see the highlights. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that he starts up something, you know what I mean? I want to see the French the French banana boat connection with Frank and a couple of the other players on the team, man. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see him come up. Like, you know, I'm rooting for the kid just because a lot of people don't, but at the same time, he's playing for us. So of course, I'm all in.
All right. Well, let me ask you this, man. We're going to move on from Frank Ntilikina. All right, because I don't want to belabor the point. You know, we had a big, long discussion about Frank Ntilikina in the last stream. So I don't want to belabor the point. Keep going. I do want to talk about R.J. Barrett. Right? You know, R.J. Barrett says a lot of stuff that I like. All the time. And, you know, I don't know if, you know, he's just well scripted or it's just the way that he feels. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But
you know what, Sim?
Yeah, go ahead.
He kind of, although I know it's like a different sport, but he kind of reminds me of Saquon Barkley. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever they come to him with something, like, you know, the guy says the right stuff. Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't get into all of the extra stuff or try to like, you know, overhype whatever the question is. He just plain and simple. How do you call it? Like, he's like the perfect company man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the kid just says the right thing, does the right thing. So let's hopefully all of that stuff add up to the amounts when he's on the court, you know?
Yeah. You know, because the rookie survey came out recently.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And in the rookie survey, you know, of course, one of the questions is always who's going to be rookie of the year. Right? So in the rookie survey, the question, who will be rookie of the year? Zion Williamson received 35% of the vote. Ja Morant received 27% of the vote. And R.J. Barrett received 5%. Cam Reddish received 5% of the vote. All right.
Wow, they did RJ like that, 5%.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, these are other rookies. These are other rookies taking the survey. All right, and people who received votes: Nikhil Alexander Walker, Gogo Bitadze, I can't even say his name. Brandon Clark, Carson Edwards, Darius Garland, Kyle Guy, Ruby Hachimura, Romeo Langford, Kobe White, Grant Williams. These guys all received votes, but the top four, because Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett are tied. Again, Zion Williamson 35%, Ja Morant 27%, RJ Barrett 5%, and Cam Reddish also received 5% of the vote.
Yo, that's disrespectful, Sam.
Think so?
That's disrespectful. How they gonna give RJ? Yeah, of course, 5%. 5%, bro. Like, come on, man.
And then now, which rookie will have the best career? Right? They asked which rookie will have the best career.
I know.
Really loud.
And for the best for the best career, it was, I'm gonna read this off. Cam Reddish received 19%, Ja Morant 16%, DeAndre Hunter 11%, RJ Barrett received 5%. Jackson Hayes 5%, Kobe White 5%, and Zion Williamson 5%. So a lot of people think Cam Reddish will have the best career out of all those rookies, right? So in response to this, we're gonna get on to it. But in response to this, RJ Barrett had this to say. He said, let me get to it. He said, when it's all said and done and you see the actual results, nobody is going to remember the survey. Rookie of the Year is definitely important. It's something I've been thinking about since I was a kid. So I thought the only way to do that is to work hard. Right? Listen, I don't know if he's going to win Rookie of the Year. I certainly hope that he wins Rookie of the Year. I do like the fact that it's on his mind. You know what I mean? A lot of rookies coming into the NBA, they would have said, something along the lines of, that's an individual award. It would be great, but I'm worried about the team. I kind of like the fact that he wants to go ahead and win Rookie of the Year. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's, it shows his hunger. To me, it shows that he is, he's not afraid to be himself, right? He's not afraid to say what he feels and say what he wants, which I think is a good thing. So, I'm glad. I like the fact that he wants it and he wants to go get it. And he's not afraid to say that he wants to go get it. Do I think it's a slight? I don't know. I'm going to be, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that Zion Williamson will probably win Rookie of the Year. All of the hype has been around Zion Williamson. People can't wait for him to get into the league, to play in the league, obviously. And I think he has the explosiveness. He's going to have a lot of highlight reels. He'll probably average 19 points, 10 rebounds a game or something like that. I don't know if it means he's going to have the best career, but he may win Rookie of the Year. And it may be very hard for RJ Barrett to win Rookie of the Year this season. The Pelicans will probably be better than the Knicks. Chances are the Pelicans will be better than the Knicks. So that's going to go in Zion Williamson's favor. And then, when you look at the depth that the Knicks have and so many pieces and parts that are interchangeable, there's going to be a lot more competition for RJ Barrett at his position. Where with Zion, there's not going to be as much competition at his position. So look, that I don't know if, they only give him a 5% chance. These are other rookies talking. Like he said, when it's all said and done, no one's going to remember the survey. And while I would love for RJ Barrett to win Rookie of the Year, I'm much more concerned about the career than just Rookie of the Year. You know what I mean? So did he get slighted? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. But go ahead. Your final thoughts on it. Give me your final thoughts on that. Then I'm going to get around to the rest of the crew. Go ahead, City.
I just think that is disrespectful. I get it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the players are the ones voting or whatever. But at the same time, when you look at what he did in college before Zion came onto the scene, as well as we already know, he was supposed to be the number one. He was supposed to be the number one pick until Zion came on the scene. So by them guys giving him a 5% chance, to me, that's disrespectful. If the man was going to be the number one pick before Zion, how are y'all only giving him a 5%? Like, it just, I take it as disrespect. And I hope RJ takes it as disrespect and says, I'm way better than 5%. You understand?
Okay. And you know what? I think he will. You know what I'm saying? I think he will.
I hope he does. I
think he will. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Edward Hunter said RJ will get major PT regardless of our depth. I agree with you. Listen, I agree with you, Edward. He is going to get major PT, even though we have a lot of depth. But there is more competition there, and which means, if he's having a rough night or if he's not shooting well, it's going to be easier for Coach Fizdale to give him the hook. Because you have guys that can come in and produce at that position. It may be a little bit different with Zion Williamson and some other guys. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's nothing against RJ. I like RJ's attitude about the whole thing. I like what he's saying about the whole thing. And I sincerely hope that I sincerely hope that, he can come in and shock everybody. You know what I'm saying? That he'll come in and shock everybody, and the Knicks play well, the Knicks do well, and RJ Barrett is highly rated as a rookie and is able to maybe pull off something that people don't think he can do. Because Zion has the hype behind him, so it's going to be hard. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard. Let me get around to some of these other guys. You can call in 516-405-2246. Let me hear your opinion on the subject matter at hand tonight. All right? Let me get around to Guermo. All right? And find out what Guermo's thinking, man. Go ahead, Guermo.
What was the question? I'm sorry. What was I thinking on what?
We're just talking about RJ Barrett, that rookie survey that came out. RJ Barrett is rated.
Oh, low. He's rated low along with
his
Zion.
Percentage of winning rookie of the year is very low, so on and so forth.
Yeah. I forgot who they had. The other boy from Duke.
Cam Reddish.
But it's interesting. Someone pointed this out on ESPN because I agree with the voting on Zion being low. I agree. I don't think he's going to be rookie of the year. But they said that for the past.
No, Zion. Well, in this rookie survey, Zion was had like a 19% chance or whatever of winning.
I thought Cam Reddish had the highest.
No, it was. Wait a minute.
Oh, that was a different survey. Oh, okay.
No,
okay, my bad.
Yeah, there was a different survey where Cam Reddish was the highest. Cam Reddish was the highest in having who's going to have the best career.
Okay. My bad. I'm complaining too. My bad.
Yeah, Zion was low, but for rookie of the year, Zion was 35%. I'm sorry, John Morant's 27%, RJ Barrett 5%, Cam Reddish 5%, and then some other guys received some votes.
Okay, my bad. So Zion has the. Sorry, you said John Morant has the highest in Zion. Yeah.
It's Zion and then John Morant.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zion and John. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Zion has a lot to fix in his game, and the whole weight thing, which could be a hormonal issue or whatever, he's gonna have to get that under control. Now he will be playing with Lonzo, and if they can have a run and gun style, that might help his numbers because he's gonna have a lot of easy runs to the basket and have a point guard who's always looking to pass, which is good. But to me, Zion in a half court set, which he still has to get acclimated to, I just don't see that. But with RJ Barrett, man, hey. Look, let them keep down you. And I think, again, if they do what I'm hoping, which kind of means that some of our guys might have to not be too good. But if they play RJ from the point guard position, have a system where he could play off the pick and rolls, play down low, play like kind of like a Ben Simmons role where he's kind of like the jack of all trade, moving the ball around. I'm telling you, he could look really good and win that rookie of the year. Because look who else. I mean, I don't think Zion's going to win it. He looks kind of underwhelming to me in terms of being this, superlative NBA player, especially outside that Duke system. And then you have guys like Cam Reddish, who still has to prove that what he did in high school, because that's what everyone's banking on. What he did in high school is what everyone's scouting him on and saying, hey, that's what he truly is, not Duke. He has to bring that over to the NBA level, and that remains to be seen. John Morant, playing with guys like Jaren Jackson, he could do that. I mean, I don't know how serious this little injury he has, but. And I think was it the knee or something like that, knee or whatever he had. If he could pair well with Jaren Jackson, who I think is a stat stuffing beast, John Morant might win it, man, because the kid's core vision and then his athleticism, if it's the same since college, it's kind of amazing. It's like it's Russell Westbrook type athleticism in terms of his hops and stuff like that. And he's leading a young team with Jaren Jackson. He might win it, but again. RJ Barrett's a lot more talent than the Grizzlies, because who else do the Grizzlies have? I don't even know who else they have besides Jaren Jackson. So if RJ Barrett is allowed to play the point guard position, he's taking rookie of the year.
Okay. I'm hoping so, man. I'm hoping so.
And if he improves that shot too, if he improves that shot and plays the point guard position where they utilize his strength and his size and use him on mismatches down low, he's winning rookie of the year. No doubt about it.
All right. Something else that I want to bring up, when talking about this whole rookie survey, not that it means a heck of a lot, right? when they asked who is the steal of the draft, which rookie was the biggest steal and where he was selected in the draft. Okay. Now, of course, Knicks fans are going to look at Iggy and say he was a huge steal. But I'm going to read off everybody. Which rookie was the biggest steal out where it was drafted? Number 1, Bol Bol. Number 44, Denver.
No.
And then Kevin Porter Jr. at 30 with Cleveland. Then you got Carson Edwards, 33 to Boston. Nasir Little, 25 to Portland. Isaiah Roby, 45 to Dallas. Kobe White, 7 to Chicago. And Grant Williams, 22 to Boston. They were all tied for third. And then others receiving votes. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 17. Brandon Clark, 21. Jackson Hayes, 8. Taylor Horton-Tucker, 46. Keldon Johnson, 29. Mufiondu Kabengele, 27.
That's good from
Romeo Langford, 14. Jordan Poole, 28. Cam Reddish, 10. Luke Simonik, 19. Admiral Schofield, 42. Quindary Witherspoon, 49. And Dylan Windler, 26. Iggy's name isn't mentioned at all as a potential steal of the draft. What do you take? I mean, these are the players, right? These are the rookie players. These aren't NBA scouts or NBA analysts or anything like that. Rookie players. What do you think?
It's gonna be a little bit skewed, right? Because if this was coming from scouts or something like that, I would take their word. I think I want to say the player. I want to say they're biased when they do these things, but I think their perspective sometimes is like, well, when we went up against this kid, he killed us that game, and for him to drop down, blah blah blah. It could be that. I'm not saying it is, but then from a scout's view, they might say, okay, this kid went to this situation on this team and they had this like deficiency and he fits it perfectly, and it's like the perfect match made in heaven, and his numbers are going to bounce or go up this higher than that. Because like I don't think Bol Bol is a steal. He went to the Heat, right? And I think that he went to the Heat.
Bol Bol went to Denver.
I'm sorry, bro. He's on Denver. I'm sorry. What the hell is this thing telling me he's on the? I apologize. He got picked by Heat. Oh, sorry. I see it.
Yeah.
My bad. So a guy Bol Bol, he's like injury prone. He's not a really good defender. You know what I mean? He's kind of like a soft shooting big man, like, stuff like that. So, and also, again, we haven't played any games. So right now, all this could be conjecture. Guys just talking to talk. Kevin Porter Jr. had a chance to show himself with USC. Did nothing really last year. Still can't shoot. And he went to the he got traded to Cleveland. So he's going to Cleveland to play with Sexton and then the other kid, Darius Garland. So you're going to have 3 guys who, even though Sexton actually shot, I think 40% last year, some crazy number. He wasn't a good shooter at Alabama. But you having 3 guys who aren't known for shooting, let's just say that. And I don't know what the coach situation that's going to get the best out of them. And so it's like, you're talking about steals. The players are looking at it from me one-on-one or my team played him versus if scouts said this, it's the system, the environment, the GM, the owner, the team, all that stuff. So I think, again, we doing this because we're Knicks fans. Iggy can be that because what I saw from Iggy, I feel his game could translate to any team because he played 3-and-D fairly well, and he didn't miss a beat, whether it was off the dribble or off the, the fast break, hit the 3, driving to the basket, driving against bigger men from the wing, from the corner. He didn't feel lost. Like, it didn't feel like, what I mean? So I can't really call it now, but I would definitely not say him. The guy I think that might be underrated, and this is if he can shoot 3, Sim. If he can learn how to shoot 3s and become a better spacer and develop a little better defense, the kid I went to the Wizards, Roy Hachimura. Roy Hachimura.
Yeah.
That kid, like his footwork down low, it's a very underrated game. And if he can shoot 3s, he could be a poor man's RJ. Not RJ, excuse me, a poor man's Kawhi Leonard. And I'm not saying he's on that level.
I got you.
But
Okay.
How he moves,
Yeah. All right. Let me see what some other people think. And here's Eddie Kane. Of course, Eddie Kane trying to get into the Eddie King, not Kane, trying to get into the fray. All right, Isaiah, man, what do you think, man? Is it our guys getting slighted, or is it just is what it is? These are rookies speaking.
It's rookies speaking. I mean, of course, a lot of them are going to feel a type of way because a lot of them, played against each other, so I guess they got a feel of each other. I kind of agree with Guillermo about Zion. I mean, I like Zion a lot more than Guillermo, but I don't think it's going to be hard for him to win Rookie of the Year, especially like with Brandon Ingram and Lonzo there. Especially, I think Brandon Ingram's going to take majority of the shots, and then you still also have what's my man's name, Drew Holiday. So it's going to be kind of hard, but I don't really RJ. I mean, Zion doesn't really have the best chance. Honestly, to me, the two to me is John Moran and RJ, and probably Hachimura. How do you say his name?
Hachimura.
Yeah.
Hachimura.
I think Hachimura. Yeah, I think those three got the best chance to run Rookie of the Year. In my opinion.
Hachimura? Hachimura has one of the best chances to win Rookie of the Year?
I think he's going to be a sleeper when it comes to that because is John Wall playing this year?
No, I don't think so. Or if he does, I don't know if he's playing this year. But John Wall probably isn't playing this season, or I guess maybe he'd come back late. But I don't think he's playing this season.
I think Rua, whatever his name is. I think he could be a sneaky.
Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura.
Listen. I butcher these names all the time. So when I get one right, I'm proud of it. Because I kill these names. So I'm getting one right, I'm proud of it. Rui Hachimura.
I think he has the best chance because if it's him and Bradley Beal, I think he has the best chance. One of the best chances.
All right, well, we'll see.
And then when it comes to Boa, did I say his name right?
Bowl. We got to go through this once more with you. Come on, man. Bowl.
Wait, bowl.
Say bowl twice. You know, like a cereal bowl? Say bowl twice.
Cereal bowl. Cereal bowl.
Bowl. You know, like a bowl, like you put all your food in?
Yeah. Anyways, I agree with Guillermo when it comes to him. He might not be a steal. I thought he was a steal originally, but then you think about it, he has a lot of foot problems. And because he had a chance to be if he would have never had the foot injuries, he was guaranteed a top 10 pick, even a top 5, I believe. But him, I don't think he's a sleeper. I think Nazir Little's gonna be a sleeper. I think that's a really good pick. The kid from Carson Edwards, I think that's gonna be a good pick. And man, I think Iggy, man. Listen, and when I'm saying this, I'm not saying he's gonna be this player, but he reminds me attitude-wise of Reggie Miller.
Of who?
Reggie Miller, attitude-wise.
Reggie Miller?
Not skill-wise, but attitude-wise.
Okay.
In the sense of, because I remember his interview, he said he loves playing away from home. He loves playing away games. He loves silencing the crowd. He loves being the villain. He loves that. And I think Reggie Miller was one of the best examples of people that I think really enjoyed playing. I think Reggie Miller really enjoyed playing away from home versus being at home just because of the villain role he used to always play.
Okay. So, all right. Well, let me get this something real quick, Isaiah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to remind you, first of all, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you'll be notified anytime I go live or drop a video, post something in my community section. I know you want to stay updated on the New York Knicks, so go ahead and subscribe. You can subscribe right now. Also, these home opener tickets are available. They are available right now. So take a moment. you can click on that information button that's up at the top of your screen, and you can visit the website. You're going to want to see this home opener game versus the Celtics because it's going to be hot, and you want to be here with Nothing But Knicks as we do things before and after the game. All right, what's included in the ticket? Well, it costs $145. Pre-game group activities. You get a ticket in section 216. Courtside during the pre-game shoot-around. Participate in a Nothing But Knicks video. Foul shots on the Garden floor. All right. After the game. And then we're going to go to Clyde's after the game. So you're going to want to participate. So go to the website, nothingbutknicks.com. Purchase your ticket now because they're only good. They're only available until Wednesday, September the 4th at 11:59 p.m. I want to make another announcement. I'm going to try something new tomorrow. I'm not going to be live streaming tomorrow, but tomorrow at 10:30, I'm going to play some of my old shows, some old topics that we discussed and we got heated, and this is going to, there might be, 10-minute segments, and it's probably going to go on for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it's just going to be old shows going on, and, you have a chance to get on and talk to each other and have a good time and, chat it up and talk about whatever subject is coming on next. I'm going to try it tomorrow. Then I want to get some feedback from you all to see what you think about it. If you like it, whatever it is. I tried doing the 24/7. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. I may go back to that and do that again at some point as I kind of think about how to structure the content. But I want to try this out. Anyway, look forward to that tomorrow night, 10:30. There'll be some things streaming, and it'll be some old shows, and you'll be able to discuss some things. We're going to pick out some things, some hot topics that you might want to discuss. All right, and play it. All right, so don't try to call in tomorrow night because you won't be able to call in because these are going to be pre-recorded shows. All right. Anyway. Oh, last announcement. I'm sorry. September the 16th, we're going to begin our season preview series. So every show from September the 16th going forward until we get to training camp is going to be based on previewing the season. We're going to talk about the coaches. We're going to break down the players. And we're really going to break down the players. We're going to get into the weeds and really break down the players and really look at how they can fit inside of a system or fit together. We're really going to get into it and break it down. So it should be pretty fun. We'll break down the schedule. We're going to do everything. We're really going to do a good, intense, in-depth season preview. All right. And then at the end, I'll probably put them all together and be a big, long 6 or 8 hour stream of a season preview. So look forward to that. September 16th, we're going to begin that season preview. All right. Now that we got that out the way, let's start doing some bold predictions. That's what I want to do now. I want to do some bold predictions. We got Nate that just joined us in the chat. So hopefully if you're back from buying your ticket, if you haven't bought your ticket, go buy your ticket now. Because if you don't, they're going to be gone. And then come back and give us some bold predictions. All right. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to do some bold predictions. And I want to hear from you. You can call in 516-405-2246. You can leave it in the chat. I'm going to be monitoring the chat so I can see what your bold prediction is. And then we're going to talk about that bold prediction. And if that bold prediction is actually bold, or is it even possible? Or is it just out of the question? All right. So I'm going to start with Ernesto because Ernesto actually brought this up last Friday, I think it was. And said we should do some bold predictions. So these are like really early bold predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Really early bold predictions. Okay? So, Ernesto, I'm going to start with you, man. You had some bold...
All right, I got two of them for you. NBA-wise, I'm gonna say Melo ends up with Brooklyn, and he helped Brooklyn go all the way to the finals.
Whoa! let me tell you something.
We're talking about bold, right? You got to go out there, man.
Hey,
I'm going bold.
That's bold. And listen,
Yeah, I will.
Check this out. If Melo goes to Brooklyn, peep this. If Melo goes to Brooklyn and takes and helps get the Nets to the finals, Guermo, you got to come on to the show with a Melo jersey and then give Melo his props. All right, I'm gonna unmute you for a second, Guermo, because I wanna get your signature on that one.
1,000%. I will buy an authentic Melo jersey. I'll buy a Melo jersey if they sell one of those, and I'll wear it out on a show. If Melo and the Nets get to the finals, I don't have to win. If they get to the finals,
they get to the finals.
Melo's an instrumental piece. Like, he's playing. It's not just, they cut him during the season, but they still got to the finals. I'll buy one of those ugly pink jerseys just for the show, man.
All right. Hey, for some reason, every once in a while, I don't know if you bump the microphone, or if there's something wrong, but it does like a something like that. I don't know what it is.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, I can hear you clear. It's just every once in a while, it's like there's a bumping sound or a static sound or something like that. I don't know if it's maybe you hit the microphone or something like that. I don't know. I just wanted to let you know. All right. So that's definitely a bold one. That is a bold prediction. You got another one?
Actually, I was more thinking about the Eastern Conference Finals, but whatever, man. Let's do finals.
Okay.
It's already out
Oh,
there
you was thinking about the Eastern Conference Finals. All right.
I was thinking Eastern Conference Finals, not the final.
Okay, so Guermo, if Melo goes to the Nets and they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, will you do it? Oh, he's quiet on that.
And they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
If they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Bet. All right. That's a bet. That's a bet. And
what do I win?
Huh?
What do I win? Like, because this is the easiest bet I can make. Do I get something?
It's a bold prediction.
Do I get a Popeye's chicken sandwich? Do I get something, dude? Like, we know that Melo ain't making it. We know Melo's not making it.
You get a pair of Melo Jordans.
They're like $20 now, man. No one's buying that crap.
Oh, that's foul. Let me get to a phone call and see if Tony Crow got a bold prediction. Tony, what's popping, man?
What's going on, son? Shout out to the chat. Yo, Black, it's time.
I'm chilling, man. What's good? You got a bold prediction, man. We're doing bold predictions. And Ernesto went super bold. He said that Melo is going to join the Nets and they're going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I like that. That's pretty bold.
You got a bold prediction?
He had one for the Knicks too, or it's just like NBA?
Now, he didn't give us one for the Knicks, so maybe when we come back to him, he'll have one for the Knicks.
Okay. We will have, I'm not going to say what player, but we're going to win the most improved player. Somebody on the Knicks is going to get most improved.
All right.
And I got another bold one. This is Super Bowl, 5th seed.
6th seed. 6th seed. 5 seed. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's pretty bold. I got some bold predictions too, but that's pretty bold. So you saying we're gonna get a player that wins most improved, and we're gonna make it to the 5th seed.
Yep.
I bet.
And Robinson's gonna get votes for defensive player.
And Robinson will get votes for defensive player of the year.
I don't know if he'll win, but he's gonna get votes.
So boom, the Knicks is having a year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me get around. Let me see what some of these other people think.
All right. Oh, one last one. Because we get the 5th seed, Coach Fizdale get Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year? Okay. All right. I take that.
Hey,
let me tell you something. if the Knicks make it to the 5th seed, yeah, it's almost a lock that Coach Fizdale. They make it to the 5th seed. It might be a lock for Coach Fizdale to win Coach of the Year if the Knicks make the playoffs. So if they make the 5th seed, there's no doubt about it. He's winning Coach of the Year.
Right.
No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? No doubt about it. All right.
I'm gonna keep listening in. I'll give you a call back if something pop up.
All right, bet.
All right, shout out to the chat. Your Black is top. 1.
Hey. And I did want to shout out someone who gave me a super chat before Krillin876, you said, who stood out to you in the FIBA World Cup so far? You know what? I haven't had a chance to really pay attention to it, so I can't even answer your question, man. Apologize about that, but I can't even really answer your question. All right, so let's see. Who else has a bold prediction? I'm not going to do mine just yet. Gormo, you got a bold prediction? Nate, I know Nate has a bold prediction. But Nate, it has to be bold. It has to be bold. Nate, last year when you did a bold prediction, it wasn't really that bold.
This is pretty bold, man.
When you did it last year it was like, oh, Frank Ntilikina is going to get 10 minutes a game or something like that. I was like, that's not bold.
That wasn't my bold prediction.
I know, I'm just joking. I'm just exaggerating, but you know.
It has to do with Frank.
All right, what's your bold prediction?
Frank will be the most improved player on the Knicks this year.
Okay, so Tony Crow said his bold prediction is that the Knicks will have a most improved player. You're saying that most improved player is going to be Frank Ntilikina.
Mm-hmm. It's his 3rd year or 4th year?
This is his 3rd season.
Breakout year. He's gonna show his draft status in this year.
What's his stats?
Well, we're talking bold.
We going bold. What's the stats?
I'm gonna say, oh man, I want to give him 15, but I'm gonna say 12 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Those some numbers right there.
Yeah,
that's some numbers right there.
I'm probably drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit, man, but I just got a feeling this is year 3 for him. And usually in sports, year 3 is when the players either boom or they bust.
All right.
And I think it's time for him. I think FIBA is going to be a great thing for him to do because he's going to already have confidence going into training camp and going into the regular season. And I think this is going to be his year. I really do.
Okay.
I sure as hell hope so too. I mean, okay. I love the guy. I really hope he can get it going. I think a lot of Knicks fans would love to see another young player hit his stride along with what we already have. But I feel like this is going to be his year. I feel like the stars are going to align, and you're going to see the true Frank this year.
Okay. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. If Frank Ntilikina comes out and he does 12 points and 5 assists, 6 rebounds, or whatever the numbers you said, I mean, that would be amazing for him.
Those aren't hard to obtain, Sam. I mean, you're talking about maybe a couple of threes, maybe some jumpers, a couple of jumpers here and there, maybe some layups. It's not hard. I mean, 5 assists, he can do 5 assists, 4 rebounds.
Well, it's not hard. And, I'm looking in the chat, some people trying to steal my thunder. You guys can't steal my thunder with the bold predictions, man. You can't steal my thunder, Mike. But anyway, I'll get to my bold predictions later.
Was that bold enough for you?
That's pretty bold. You know why it's pretty bold? Because I'm not even sure where Frank Ntilikina gets time yet.
He's going to get in there.
It's going to be tough for him.
If they're serious about defense, he's one of the best on the ball defenders.
But listen, for Frank to score 12 points a game, I mean he doesn't shoot the ball that much. So let's just say he's a 50% shooter. And, of course, we know he only shoots 33% from the field, 32% from the field right now. He's going to need 30 to 35 minutes a game to get those 12 points because he doesn't shoot the ball that much. And with the lineups that we have with this team, I don't know. There's going to be a stretch.
Yeah, but you also got to factor in injuries too. Injuries, trades, a lot of things could change.
True. Very true. Very true. Very true. All right, let me get to a phone call. I want to see what this bold prediction is. Then I'm going to come on back to the chat. Caller, you on live with nothing but Knicks. What is popping? What is your bold prediction?
Sim, my bold prediction is ISO Zoe wins the starting two guard spot out of camp.
Oh, he's gonna get the starting two. Okay, all right. I mean, that's bold, but also not bold. I think there's a chance. I really do think there's a chance. The more that I've been thinking about Alonzo Trier and what he did last year, his confidence as a player. I mean, he shoots well from the field. He can attack. If he can just learn to come off screens, catch and shoot. If he can learn to do those things, I think he can be a starting two guard in the NBA. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I feel like if he can learn to do those things, he can be a starting two guard in the NBA. That's my opinion. I know people say, well, he's a tweener, but I feel like he's a decent defender, a good enough defender. He obviously can shoot the ball well. He clearly has that he has a lot of toughness. He's confident. I mean, his confidence is, off the roof. You know what I mean? I feel like if he can add that to his game, he could be a starter in the NBA. And I won't back down from it either. That doesn't mean that he gets mad minutes with this team because there's a lot of stuff that has to work out. I'm just saying, I still think, he's what, 22, 23 years old? He has a lot of time. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. You got any more?
Yeah, definitely.
Got one more?
Yeah, and then my other one was Dennis Smith Jr. and Julius Randle are both All-Stars in the All-Star game.
Ooh. If Dennis Smith Jr. and Julius Randle are both All-Stars, if they're both All-Stars, the Knicks will be in the playoffs, without a doubt.
Oh, definitely. The way I'm looking at the schedule, and I just got a feeling that the Knicks, we're going to squeak in. I think we're going to make it to the eighth. It's just, like, I look at Detroit, and unless somebody other than Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond step up, it's all reliant on Blake Griffin's knees. Same thing with Philly. They lost a couple key guys, and Joel Embiid hurts that back or his knees. They might not make the playoffs. I
think Philly's. I don't know. I think Philly's making the playoffs, bro.
Our ability to trade, we could pick up a Beal, a Booker. I saw another guy, Cat. We could make a lot of moves, and I don't know, but definitely DSJ and Randle is All-Stars this year. I just think Randle's going to play for everything.
Okay. All right.
And DSJ, I keep looking at all the work I've seen. His body's different. He's not reckless on his bounce. He used to be reckless. That's what got Porzingis hurt. That's what I've always thought he was going to be like Steve Francis. Because he was going to be reckless and go and blow that knee up. But you see he's jumping straight up and down a lot, not always attacking.
Yeah.
Always going horizontal. Right. So you guys have a good night, and I can't wait to hear some more.
All right. No doubt, man. Have a good one. Later. All right. Dennis Smith Jr., Julius Randle, All-Star team. And I'm telling you, like I said, if that happens, the Knicks will be in the playoffs. There's no way that those two players would make the All-Star team and the Knicks not be in the playoffs. I couldn't see it. Just for them to make the All-Star team, the Knicks are going to have to be good. Let's get to another phone call. I want to know what your bold predictions are, ladies and gentlemen. Caller, you're on live. Nothing but Knicks.
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. What's your bold predictions, man?
My bold prediction is that the Knicks will be 500 at the end of the season, and
No, go ahead.
41.
Go ahead. There'll be 500 at the end of the season.
500 at the end of the season, and let me see what other bold prediction I can make. And I'll Someone else said that that DSJ and my man Julius Randle would make the All-Star team. I'll go with that. I'll ride with that one right there.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to like copy it for somebody, but that sounds like a good bold prediction, and I think that the next season obviously is going to be all right. Way better than a lot of people would think. And I want to say this, Sim.
Mm-hmm.
Sim, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yo, the way you pronounce Guillermo's name is funny as I don't know what. You pronounce it like like Guermo, Gwermo. If you think about it, a karate gi. If you add gi year like a year, gi year mo, you'll be saying it more correctly. Guillermo. But it's all good. It's all good, big fella.
He never corrected me. I don't know. That's not even his real name. That's not even his real name. I won't say his real name because I don't know if he wants his real name to be said over the air, but that's not even his real name.
Wait, I'm sorry. Let me take you off speaker because I can't barely hear you. Say it again.
No, I said that's not even his real name. He's never corrected me, but that's not even his real name. I won't say his real name over the air because I don't know if he wants everybody to know his real name, but
Right. Guillermo is William in Spanish. Will or Bill. William. Just like Guillermo Hernan Gomez.
Yeah,
everybody call him Willie.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, no, I know he didn't correct you, but every time I hear you say his name, it's just a little comical. But it's all good, big fella.
Funny.
Hey, so
hey, you know what? I have.
So, what's up?
No, I'm saying, it's cool. I be butchering a lot of people's name. I know I do.
Wait, say that again?
I said I butcher a lot of people's name. I know I do.
That is funny. Hey, you're in the business where you talking. You dealing with a lot of folks, Doc. So that's it's all good. It's all good, and it's all love too. All right, big fella, I'm gonna catch up to you. Yeah, 500, baby. No, I'm smelling at least 500.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: 500, we in the playoffs?
Baby, we're
let me ask you this: if we're 500, are we in the playoffs?
Oh, this is the East. You know that. There's going to be a team. There's going to be a team under 500 that makes the playoffs in the East, man, which is an abomination, but it's going to happen because the East lost some of its big key pieces. You know what I'm saying? So some of the All-Stars went out west. So the answer is absolutely, no doubt about it.
All right, cool.
No doubt about it. Yeah. So you know what, man? I'm down here in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. And to be honest with you, Sim, when I heard that Spike Lee was the Knicks' biggest fan, I was a little, set back by that. I was a little annoyed at that until they retired Patrick Ewing's number, and Patrick Ewing said, I can remember when Spike Lee can touch the ceiling, when he was up there and he could touch the ceiling of the Garden. I was like, wow, now that's deep. That's deep. If he was going in, so he's got me. Yeah. But nah, man. Everybody knows. As a matter of fact, when someone would give me a birthday or Christmas gift, they would always give me something Knicks. I'm talking like a key money money clip, wallet, so forth and so on. Everything is Knicks, man. Everything is Knicks. That's my favorite team in all sports ever. You feel me?
I feel you, brother. I'm with you 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, be safe down there. Yeah. I know that hurricane is getting ready to come up the coast, man. So please be safe.
I appreciate that, Sam. You do the same. You keep on holding it down, bro.
No doubt. Appreciate you, bro.
All right. Yep. Peace. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
All right, man. We got some good bold predictions going on. Let me see. We're going to get to a few more here. Let's see who we got up here. City for real. Here we go. City.
Yo.
Bold predictions, man.
Bold prediction. I'm going to say it right
so we
now,
going
man.
bold.
I'm going to say Mitch.
Bold.
I'm going with Mitch. Nope. I'm going with Mitch, man. I'm going to say Mitch is going to average 23.5
points.
23.5. 10 boards, 4 blocks.
Woo! So you got to be in an all-star this season.
Yes. I'm going to say Mitch. I'm going to say Mitch is going to breach. He's going to breach the all-star game, 23.5.
Wow.
10 boards, 4 blocks.
I mean,
you want a bold prediction? I'm giving you a bold prediction,
bold.
brother.
That's real. That's pretty bold. I can't see it with him yet, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? He's got some things to do to refine his game. I can give him 12 points and 10 rebounds. I don't know if I can give him 23.5 points, but it's a bold prediction, so.
Yeah. And then and of course everybody, everybody know like I like to do. Let's talk about my guy. The Alpha Wall Street. Yeah. Let's get it.
All right, so what's your bold prediction with Alpha Payton?
I'm gonna say my guy, the Alpha Wall Street. I'm going. All right.
You going what with him?
I'm going for my guy, Payton. I'm going 17. If he starts, I'm going 17 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds.
Wow. Okay, so
you want bold predictions? I'm giving them to you.
So basically, you got Elfrid Payton and.
I'm saying if he starts, though. If Elfrid Payton starts. If he starts.
Yeah, but so with those numbers, I mean, they're bold predictions. With those numbers, Mitch Robinson and Elfrid Payton, they both making an all-star team. With those
leading the way. Let's do it.
Okay, all right. Let's do it. Hey, trust me, I would love it.
Let's see something new. Let's see something we never seen before. All right, we got to be optimistic about the team, bro.
No, I feel you. That'd be big time right there. Big time. Let me get to this super chat. All right. Let me see. Armando Chico, you said your bold prediction. Knox wins most improved and Portis wins 6th man of the year. I like those. And I feel like those, I mean, while they're bold predictions, I feel like those could actually be doable. I feel like those could be doable. If Knox, even though he's might come off the bench, but if he can shoot at a good percentage and he can keep that energy, stay in the game, bring up his rebounding numbers, I could maybe see it. You know what I mean? And then, Bobby Portis, if he's coming off the bench, I could definitely see him winning that 6th man of the year. I could definitely see that. You know what I mean? That'd be what's up. Armin Bakanyan, I know I probably killed your name. He said, we got 6th man and most improved too. Listen, right now in this chat, tonight, we have Julius Randle winning MVP in 2020. We got Bobby Portis winning 6th man of the year. We got Kevin Knox and Frank Ntilikina getting the most improved. I guess they're going to be tied for most improved. You know what I'm saying? We got the Knicks getting the 5th seed. We got Mitch Robinson, Elfrid Payton making an all-star team. We got Dennis Smith Jr. and Julius Randle making an all-star team. We are world beaters tonight. I don't care. Forget it. We world beaters. You know what I'm saying? We are world beaters tonight. Let me see. Who else do we have that has a bold prediction? We're going to get back to the video chat. If you want to call in and give me your bold prediction, 516-405-2246. Give me your bold prediction. And do not forget, please, ladies and gentlemen, Don't miss out on your chance to be with nothing but Knicks and the crew for the home opener. Don't miss out on your chance. All right. You know the game is October the 26th versus the Boston Celtics. The game starts at 7:30 p.m. Join us. Tickets are on sale right now, $145. Section 216. You'll be able to participate in pre-game activities with the group. You'll get your ticket for Section 216. You'll be able to go to courtside for a pre-game shoot-around. You'll also be able to participate in a video with Nothing But Knicks. You'll be able to shoot foul shots on the garden floor after the game. You'll also get a chance to go to Clyde's with the crew after the game. Okay? There'll be prizes. There'll be giveaways. So make sure that you get your tickets now. There's an information button in the corner of your screen. You can click on that information button. And if you click on that information button, it'll take you to the website where you can purchase your tickets. The tickets are only on sale until September the 4th. That's this Wednesday coming up. September the 4th, 11:59 p.m. The tickets are done. So make sure you get yours in now. All right. So let's get back to our group. The sixth member of the fifth heart of the five heartbeats has a bold prediction. See what Isaiah got to say, man. Isaiah?
Hey, what's up, son?
Mr. Eddie King, give me your bold predictions.
I was thinking of a good one, and I thought about it, and I think I found it. My bold prediction is this, Mr. Simeon. The Knicks will be the 4th seed. They will have the best balance in the NBA of offensive defense, and there will not be a player that scores more than 18 points a game.
Say that again.
The Knicks will be the 4th seed.
Uh-huh.
They will have the best balance in the NBA as far as defense and offense.
Okay.
And then there will be no player on this team to average more than 18 points a game.
No player that averages more than 18 points. So that means that the Knicks, like you said, they're very balanced. They move the basketball. They move the ball. There's a lot of ball movement and man movement, that kind of stuff.
The Knicks will have 4 players average 15 points.
Okay. All right. Hey, I would love that. That would be great. And actually, I think that's a really good bold prediction. I think that's a really good bold prediction. I do. You know what I'm saying? That the Knicks will be balanced because the team is set up for them to be pretty balanced if everybody actually plays a good basketball game, and shares the basketball. Listen, Randall, he should be, 20 to 23 points a game. Dennis Smith Jr., he averaged 15 last year. Maybe he can step up, step his game up if he can knock down that shot and average 19 points a game or something like that. Bobby Portis should average in double digits. Marcus Morris should maybe average 10 to 11 points per game. Kevin Knox, we'll see what he does. He should be 10 to 11 points per game. We should be able to be very balanced and get some good balanced scoring on this team. I think that's a pretty good prediction. I like that prediction. I like that. See that? See, I gave you a nice little compliment and everything.
I know, man. Sim, this is not normal. I'm not used to this. Can you give me a disrespectful comment? I need something. Say something bad. I don't like this positivity between us, man.
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna keep it real, man. I like that prediction. I like that.
I appreciate that, brother. I feel like we're moving into a new corner of our lives.
There you go.
There we go.
Even though that little, what I'm saying, never mind. I ain't say it.
Yeah.
I ain't say. I'm just gonna say that Facebook picture you was really trying to swerve on him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look at Isaiah trying to swerve on him.
Oh man, listen. Nothing. If you only see my DMs, man, listen.
Yeah, all right. All right. Let me get the. let me get to Guillermo. All right, Guillermo. I guess I'm saying your name wrong, but you know what I mean.
Bro, I think it's supposed to be Guillermo, and I don't give a damn.
Guillermo.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
That call had nothing to talk about.
You said you think it's supposed to be.
Wait, say it again?
I mean, do you know for sure? But you said I think it's supposed to be. Do you know for sure what it's supposed to be?
No, it's Guillermo.
Okay, Guillermo. All right, Guillermo.
Yeah. Guillermo.
Guillermo.
But again, I'm not killing you. The call had he had to worry about hurricanes. Let him worry about Hurricane Maria, whichever one is coming in. I don't even know. But my prediction this season is a few. I think Julius Randle's going to be an all-star. I think he's going to be the leader of this team. He's going to be the cog. He's going to be the guy that runs everything. He's about poor man's Jokic, a big man who can facilitate, score, and the ball runs to him. I think the Knicks are making the playoffs. We're not making a fourth seed. That's just crazy. But I do see the Knicks making the playoffs. I see us being out a team like the Magic or whatever to make maybe anywhere from the 6th to 8th, most likely 8th seed. And my hopeful prediction is that, I see if we play him at the point guard position, I see RJ Barrett winning Rookie of the Year. And I see him being the next star, big time star that the Knicks drafted. I see like a new regime coming. So those are my bold predictions.
Okay.
I also predict that Frank Ntilikina is going to get traded to like a team like Toronto or the Spurs, and he's going to kill for them. But it is what it is.
And what do you think? Because there's a lot of Knicks fans that's down on Frank Ntilikina. If that happens, how do you think those Knicks fans are going to feel? What's going to be their excuses?
Well, it's going to be like typical Knicks fans. We're gonna, have revisionist history if we went against him or didn't like him, and we're gonna say, "Oh, I always knew he could do it, man. That's crazy." Blah 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 blah. The same thing every time. A lot of us don't look at him with any nuance, so they're gonna be like, "Oh man, that's crazy. Fizdale sucks. Dolan sucks. We should have developed him. Look how they developed him. See, blah blah blah." Saying all the stuff that me, you, and Isaiah was saying at the beginning of last season. So it is what it is. I know it's gonna happen. I see his talent, but we don't have the mindset to really develop him like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. And let me see. Who do we have? Oh, Nate has another prediction, but I want to come back to Ernesto because Ernesto gave us his Brooklyn Nets prediction, and I'm looking forward. I'm almost kind of rooting because I want to see Guillermo. I want to see Guillermo. So now I'm making sure I say his name right. I want to see Guillermo rock that Melo jersey. So now I'm kind of rooting for it. You know what I mean? Ernesto?
Yeah. So my bold prediction for the Knicks is the Knicks acquire D'Angelo Russell from Golden State in a blockbuster deal by the deadline.
Ooh. Okay. But
no, not that much. They said we're gonna include too many assets. I don't think so. I think they'll take Frank, one of the Dallas picks, and Marquise Morris.
Okay. Now, all right.
Put around those guys right there.
All right, and I'm somewhere. I have some thoughts about the Knicks. Getting a player too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come to Nate real quick, and then I'm gonna give my bold predictions. All right, Nate.
Sim. So I predict that Marcus Morris will get into an altercation during the season and punch somebody.
I mean, yeah, that could happen. That could happen. Let's hope not.
Hopefully it's Joel Embiid. I'm hoping.
Okay, let's hope
Fingers
not.
Crossed.
Excuse me. Apologize for that.
We need some edge, man. We need some edge on this team, and I think he brings it.
Okay.
Joel Embiid is one of those players that can get under your skin pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right. Let me give you my bold predictions. This is what I think. A couple of people already stole my thunder. But first and foremost, I believe that the Knicks are going to, well, my bold prediction, it's not belief, my bold prediction is that the Knicks are going to come together fairly early in the season and shock a lot of people. Right? They'll start off, maybe, playing well, and then they hit a soft stretch in their schedule, and they're going to do well. And then they hit a really, really rough sketch. And I believe in that rough sketch, they'll be about 500. Not believe, I'm saying my bold prediction. They'll be about 500. And then they'll maintain being at 500. Then they'll get to the trade deadline. And when they get to the trade deadline, they'll trade for Bradley Beal. I don't know what the assets they'll have to give up will be, but they'll trade for Bradley Beal. And then we're trading for Bradley Beal. You have Bradley Beal. Elfrid Payton or Dennis Smith Jr. is going to step up and be that point guard that we need. So we'll have a point guard. You have a guy like Bradley Beal, and then you have Julius Randle. And then you have an up-and-coming star in RJ Barrett. And then you have an up-and-coming guy in Kevin Knox coming off the bench. And the Knicks will make the 4th seed and have home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. That's my bold prediction. And the Knicks will shock everyone. Julius Randle will make the All-Star team. You have Bobby Portis, who is at least in the running for 6th man of the year. And if the Knicks make the 4th seed, just like I said with Tony Crow, if the Knicks make the 5th seed, the Knicks make the 4th seed, Coach Fizdale is going to win Coach of the Year. And then the Knicks are going to advance from that 4th seed, make it to the 2nd round, and get eliminated in the 2nd round. Those are my bold predictions. That's my bold prediction for this season. Again, the Knicks are going to come together early, play good during their soft stretch of the season. That's early in the season, that, from October to November. Then when they hit that tough stretch from the middle of November to December, they're going to go about 500. Then they'll maintain that 500. Then at the deadline, they'll trade for Bradley Beal, shoot him up to that 4th seed in the East. And listen, that 500 is going to probably keep him around 6th seed, 5th or 6th seed. Trade for Bradley Beal, shoot him up to that 4th seed. They'll have home court advantage in the 1st round. They'll win in the 1st round. They'll get eliminated in the 2nd round. Julius Randle makes the All-Star team. Coach Fizdale wins Coach of the Year. There we go. That is my bold prediction. And I'm going to add to that because B-Baller for Real had my favorite bold prediction. So I'm going to add that into my bold prediction, B-Baller for Real. I'm stealing your bold prediction. I'm going to add it into mine. When the Knicks are in that 4th seed, they're going to play the Nets in the 1st round and beat the Nets. 4th, 5th seed, they beat the Nets in the 1st round. So I'm adding that now. All right. B-Baller for Real, you said, am I trading Mitch? No, I am not trading Mitchell Robinson for Bradley Beal. And I don't think, if that happens, we'll be able to get away with it. Scott Perry will work some magic and we won't have to trade Mitch Robinson. We won't have to trade Mitch Robinson. That's my bold prediction. Bold. I don't know if it's too bold. Maybe it's not too bold. That's my bold prediction. Chen said Perry wins GM of the Year. You know what? Alwyn Dwart, you said, Chen, you said GM of the Year. You know what? If the Knicks get that 4th seed, yeah, he'll be GM of the Year, maybe. Alan Dwart, you said 500 will not get you 4th seed. No, it won't. But if we're 500 up until the trade deadline and we trade for Bradley Beal, my prediction is that takes us to the next level and we're able to get into the 4th seed because we go past being 500. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we trade, we make that move, we get Bradley Beal. All right. My bold predictions, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right. Now, I've got to end a little bit early tonight. All right. So I'm going to end a little bit early. But before I end, I just want to remind you, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. You'll be notified anytime I go live, drop a video, or post in my community section. All right. So you can hit me with a thumbs up. Share this out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Also, remember a few things coming up. The first thing I want you to remember is on September 16th, we're going to start our season preview series. All right, so be on the lookout for that. A season preview series on September the 16th. All right, and with that series, we are going to really go into depth over 4 or 5 streams and really break down the Knicks. And then at the end, just before training camp, I'm going to take all of those videos, put them into one big long video and do a stream and stream it. One big long season preview. So please remember that. September the 16th, mark it down. When you get your subscription, when you get your notification, if you're a subscriber, you get a notification. Make sure you save that video so that video notifies you, okay? Remember that. September the 16th, we're going to start our season's preview. Also, tomorrow, I'll be streaming tomorrow at 10:30, but I won't be live. It's going to be previously recorded episodes, right? Something I'm just kind of testing out to see how it works and see how you guys like it, right? It's going to be previously recorded episodes. Probably go for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I want you guys' feedback on it, okay? So remember that. Also, I want you to enter for a chance to win an RJ Barrett rookie card. All right. And in order for you to enter, it's really easy, ladies and gentlemen. Very easy. Right? All that you have to do to win this RJ Barrett rookie card is be someone who likes to help your community. That's all you got to do. Right? I'm going to read the contest rules to you right now. All you got to do is go to my website, nothingbutnicks.com, and you'll see the rules. All right. The first rule is to help someone or do something positive to help your community. That's the first thing, first and foremost. All right. Help someone to do something positive to help your community. Then I want you to use the form below. See, I'm scrolling down. You see this form here? I want you to use this form, put in your name, first and last name, your email address, and explain how you help somebody in your community or how you helped your community. Then it says write or respond to a post in the NBK forums. Okay, so if you go down here to members area, you can click on fan forum, and that'll take you to the forum. I want you to post or leave or respond to a post. Okay. Then after that, you can get some bonuses. If you're not subscribed, you can subscribe to the channel or share the contest on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Use the hashtag nothingbutnicks, hashtag RJ Barrett. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And you don't even have to do the bonus stuff. The big thing that I want you to do is to help somebody in the community. That's the big thing. Help somebody in the community. Write or respond to a post in the NBK forums and tell me how you helped somebody in the community. That's it. The contest will end on September the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. And then the stream immediately after that is when I will announce who won the rookie card. Then I'll send you the rookie card in the mail. All right, so make sure you enter that now. You can go to nothingbutnicks.com/RJ contest. Nothingbutnicks.com/RJ contest. All right. So make sure you get that done, ladies and gentlemen. Enter your chance to win that RJ Barrett rookie card. A lot of people think that RJ Barrett may be a superstar. You might want his rookie card. You know what I'm saying? You might want his rookie card. So make sure you go ahead and get that done as soon as possible. As soon as possible. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good show. It's been a fun show. Remember, tomorrow there will be a stream on tomorrow. There will be previously recorded shows, but you'll get a chance to talk to each other and all that kind of stuff. You know, chat, talk about the Knicks, and I'll be in the chat too, talking a little bit, you know, just to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun. Information Man show. You said you're new to the channel. Appreciate you for coming on to the show, man. And joining the channel. Hopefully you like what you're seeing and you subscribe to the channel, and you can join us night after night as we are breaking down and analyzing the New York Knicks. So I'm gonna come on over, and I'm gonna get to my guys here, get a couple of last words, and then I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and then I'm out of here. So we got Nate up first. Nate, give me your last words, bro.
I got just two quick questions I got for you.
Real quick.
First off, why are you obsessed with Bradley Beal? Second question is, do you feel that RJ Barrett could possibly have the same potential as Bradley Beal?
Why do I like Bradley Beal so much? I think that Bradley Beal he's the type of shooting guard that I like. Number one, I think that Bradley Beal, he can play defense. He can score multiple ways. He can shoot off the dribble. He can go to the basket. He can catch and shoot. He can come off screens. He is an all-star guard, and when he leaves the Washington Wizards and he goes to a bigger market, people are going to start to recognize him as a star bigger than what he is, I believe. You know what I mean? And I know people say, well, we have RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett, those two guys are different types of players to me. You know what I'm saying? Bradley Beal is a prototypical shooting guard. He is a shooting guard. He does not need the ball in his hands. I feel like RJ Barrett needs the ball in his hands a little bit to create, penetrate to the basket, those type of things. You know, and I feel like, you know, Bradley Beal isn't that type of a guard. You know, Bradley Beal can have a point guard or someone like RJ Barrett have the ball in his hands while Bradley Beal is coming off screens, and Barrett, boom, hit him in the pocket. He pull up. You know what I'm saying? Or a point guard or whoever. So, you know, I like Bradley Beal. And I think Bradley Beal is a guy that, you know, he's 26 years old. You know what I mean? He's just like Julius Randle. He's on that cusp of going to another level. That's the kind of guy I would like to put with Julius Randle. I know everyone, you know, wants to talk about the Giannis's and all that of the world and all of that. But I like trying to build a complete team with guys who are on the cusp, and in a few years they're ready to explode, and then you got some other young guys coming behind them who are right on the cusp. That's how I think you do it. So yeah, that's why. Next one.
Hey, well, hopefully we can get him in the free agency and not have to trade for him, because I feel that they're going to want the world for him.
What was the other question?
Oh no, I just said, do you feel that RJ's potential could outplay Bradley Beal at some point?
I think they play, like I said, they play two different type of games. So, you know, I think they're going to be different players.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
cool.
Different players.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Peace.
See you Friday, right?
I'll be on Wednesday.
Well,
Today's
you'll
Monday.
be in the chat
I'll be on
thing,
Wednesday.
but
Then
Friday you'll have a new stream?
Huh?
You'll have a stream Friday?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
See you later, man. Bye.
All right. Ernesto?
Hey, what's poppin', Sim?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, so you in a potential trail for Beal, obviously you're not including mid. So let's say if Washington asked for Frank, Trier, Iggy, and a couple of first round picks, would you do that?
Well, yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna have to send out salary.
Yeah. Right.
By the way, did Beal sign that extension? Or
no, he has not signed it yet. I think he has until next month to sign it, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, I feel like, someone like Marcus Morris, right? That's the reason why those guys are here. You know what I'm saying? A Marcus Morris, I would hate to trade Taj Gibson because, I like what Taj Gibson is going to bring to the team. But those type of guys at the salaries that they have, it's easy to package those guys to trade them for a Bradley Beal. Because not only are you making that salary work, but you're also giving the Wizards a little bit of, cap flexibility going forward. You know what I'm saying? Even if Bradley Beal accepts that extension, I don't think that necessarily means he's going to stay with the Wizards. He may just accept it because he's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and get my money, and then I still want to trade. You never know.
Oh, I always do. You know that. You don't have to tell me that. I know that for sure.
So. But, and but the Knicks put themselves in a position to be able to make a move for a guy in the event they come up. So
would you do that one? The one that I proposed? Iggy, Trier, and Frank, 2 first-round picks, and then whatever players have to be involved in order to make the salaries work, whether it's Morris, Gibson, or a combination of whatever other players.
I probably would. I would hate to get rid of Trier. I would hate to get rid of all 3 of those guys. I really would. I would hate to get rid of all 3 of those guys. But I feel like Bradley Beal would step the Knicks up to another level, and they would definitely be a playoff team. And they would still have space available in 2021 to make to make a splash. And they would have.
And you still get to keep Knox, RJ, and you still have Mitch there.
And you still have Mitch. And it cleans up that glut that you have. You know what I'm saying? And you can still make a big move in 2021. And you have the players to say, hey, look at what we have. That's the reason why I look at Bradley Beal and say, I like the way he would fit with this team. I don't know, who knows how things would work at that spot between Knox and maybe even RJ Barrett. I think RJ Barrett can play that 3 spot. Who knows how it would work, but you would have talent, and I feel like that would you're bringing Bradley Beal, this team is going to be in the playoffs if he's brought in early enough. If they did it. I'm just saying if they did it. Yeah. So, all right, Ernesto, man, I'm out of here. I'll be back on Wednesday.
All right, man. Shout out to the chat, and whoever's out there that has any relatives or is from Jamaica, my prayers go out to you guys. So, peace, everybody, and check you out later.
No doubt. Peace. All right. Guillermo. See that? I got it down, Guillermo. I got it down.
Oh,
I got it down, Guillermo.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just real quick. Good show, man. I'm just getting ready for the season, man. Hopefully Frank, I don't know how many FIBA games they got left, but Frank is keep working on the threes and be more aggressive, learn how to finish a little bit more, better around the rim with, different array of moves. That'd be some good progress. Like you said, if they are communicating with him, I hope they are telling him what he needs to work on. I hope he's doing that, I hope that's happening. That'll be cool to see once the season starts. And I'm waiting for Melo to get signed by the people he calls a so-called family, and Kyrie and KD, a so-called family that's gonna freaking explode or implode once all their characters don't mesh and everything goes into disarray. Because all this stuff about Melo, he has all these friends in the NBA, Dame Lillard and all these guys, and no one's signing him. So it's not just me sounding crazy. It shows that his so-called buddies don't want him. So
it either shows that his buddies don't want him, or all of the players don't have the control.
Garbage.
That amount of control.
Garbage. Sim. I know you got to leave. Sim. LeBron James has leverage, and Dame Lillard, for what he did, get into the Western Conference Finals.
You know what?
This year,
people say
for
that
the veterans minimum.
Check it out. People say that LeBron James has leverage, right? But when he was in Cleveland with what's his name, the general manager of the Pelicans right now,
Dave Griffin.
Who is it?
Dave Griffin.
Yeah, Griffin. He went to Griffin. Who was this? I can't remember who it was who was telling the story. So whoever it was that was in touch with the organization. Mm-hmm. He went to Griffin and said, I want you to bring in Melo. Griffin did not. Griffin said no.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not Sim. LeBron didn't say this. This is not LeBron. This is not LeBron who said it.
This sounds like garbage to me. It sounds like he probably told somebody to say this stuff.
Oh my God!
Because he brought Dwayne Wade. Was Dwayne Wade a free agent? Dwayne Wade's a free agent, right? Yeah, he brought him to Cleveland.
He was a free agent.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Dave Griffin also said it was hard work because he could not be a GM like he wanted to because it was LeBron's show.
All I'm saying is that
a veterans minimum, Sim. A veterans minimum. Just saying, bro.
But Melo wasn't this.
No. I mean now. I'm talking about now.
Yeah. I mean, hey, all I'm saying is I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
Sim, if they're saying it, Sim, when is it gonna stick
all I'm
in your
saying
head?
Is go buy it. Right? Go get your jersey. Just save up your money and get your jersey.
Hold on. Wait, you you going with that same bet, Sim?
Am I going with it?
Yeah,
I don't even think the Nets are going to be that good.
Okay, all right.
With or without Melo, I don't think they're going to be that good.
Agreed. But look, you got some stuff to do, so I'm gonna let you go, man. Salute to you guys. Salute to the chat. Peace out, guys. Peace out, Isaiah.
Peace. Later. All right, Mr. Fly Guy. Isaiah, you there? You got like 3 seconds, man, and I'm taking you out. 3, 2, 1. He wasn't paying attention. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for joining me tonight. Remember those dates. Keep those dates in mind. September 16th, season preview. That's when we start our season preview series. Go to my website, nothingbutnicks.com/RJ contest and enter to win an RJ Barrett rookie card. All you got to do is help out in your community and then post in the form that's on the website. All right. And of course, don't forget to get your opening night tickets, your home opener tickets. All right. Don't forget to get those tickets. September the 4th. They're done. So make sure you get them now. I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, tomorrow night, 10:30, there'll be a stream on. It won't be live. It'll be pre-recorded, but you'll be able to come in and just enjoy yourself. I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. Peace now. Now I'm out.